We can just,
Welcome to Cat Academy of Perfect Education. As you all know, today we are studying the catastrophe of 2050. It is President's Day, and we are celebrating the human catastrophe that led us to the civilized cat society we live in today. It is, of course, a very well-known fact that cats, we were forced to take over the world from humans to prevent the earth from becoming a desert. We had to reveal our intelligence to solve their water problems. All right, kitties, where did the problem start?
Before 2017, California went through another of its terrible droughts. Instead of planning for the future of conserving water when they have it, they used it up.
Give me an example of how they used up all the water.
In the Central Valley of California, farmers kept drilling wells deeper and deeper into the aquifers and pumped out nearly all of the groundwater.
What's an aquifer?
An aquifer is basically an underground layer of water. Aquifers are huge storehouses of water. Aquifers are made of permeable, semi-permeable rock, or an underground lake/river. Depending on the permeability of the rock and the level of precipitation, that's how fast an aquifer would refill.
Absolutely correct. In the Central Valley, there were how many known groundwater basins?
Yes, Jojo.
450.
Exactly.
The Central Valley was the leader in fruit and nut production in California. For example, in 2017, California farmers grew 80% of the world's almonds.
But 23 almonds take 25 gallons of water.
And the greatest problem was that...
Levels of groundwater were shrinking.
Yes, kitties, but please raise your paws next time. Earlier in the 1960s, BT. What does BT stand for, kids?
Before takeover.
Wells were never deeper than 100 feet. Later, around 2017 BT, wells went anywhere from 1,000 or even 2,000 feet deep. Around 2045, people were digging wells deeper than ever, which caused so many more problems in the long run.
Didn't they do anything to try and solve the problem?
Duh, they just kept pumping. Even worse, California didn't regulate the pumping at all. There's nothing to say someone couldn't pump a well until it went dry.
Some did try to help. Dr. Helen Dalkey of UC Davis researched how to replenish the aquifers by flooding the fields and orchards in the winter when water was plentiful. The water in the flooded field would seep down to refill the aquifers, but it was slow.
And of course, they tried other things, but really only Helen Dalkey's research matters. How expensive is it to save water underground using flooding compared to using dams?
A lot less?
For example, the Oroville Dam in Sacramento, California cost around $65 million just to repair, while flooding fields would cost hardly anything.
Compared to a new dam, virtually nothing.
So, cats, how did we save the world? Yes?
We built on research of Helen Dalkey of UC Davis. Her cat Whiskers had access to all of Helen's research and had seen the field herself. She realized that by drilling holes into the ground of the flooded fields, the water would be able to seep into the aquifers even faster.
We also greatly enlarged the area of the flooding. Virtually all the fields in the Central Valley are flooded every winter now.
We created different machines, including laser drills used today to drill pencil-sized holes deep into the ground, irrigating more than 45 million gallons of water in just 6 weeks. By building on Dr. Dalkey's research, we were able to bring the percentage of water that reaches the aquifers up to 97%.
For example, in what is now the Great Grumpy Cat Valley, the famous cat tartar sauce began to flood fields with one of the new innovations from the Electric Kitten Corp, the leading tech innovator at the time. He was able to recharge that aquifer in a couple of years.
That's right! Just so you kids know, there will be a test this next Monday. Everyone show me your research. Okay, kids, be sure to be studying and going over your notes for the next week. Time for Meowth class now. It involves a very exciting presentation about robotics.
Yay! Can we please